Well, Hellfire, this Rock the Riff, and I'm back for another Metalhead Envy. And I'm just going through Apple Music, and I was looking at new releases, and this album cover really stood out to me. And the band name stuck out to me. It's pretty slick. Dr. Acula. I hope I'm saying that right. And if I had a better damn camera, you could see the album cover better. But I like the album art so much and the band name, and I was like, let's go see if they got anything here on YouTube. And I found they have a track, How to Kill a Monster, out. And so, let's dive on in. You prophesize immortal, who's a flesh from brittle bone. It's a slime for dwelling for the monsters they become. Yes, you're busy spitting demon as the slaps at you despair. Turning a lifeline to the devil in the air. Yeah, I'm digging this so far. That's a cool location. I think the only thing I could harp on, and it's not really a harp because I understand completely, Dr. Acula, where you're coming from. Trying to do music videos myself. Definitely your whatever camera was shot with. I don't know. So this is an HD 1080p. I'm curious how many frames per second you went with, because just from what little bit I know, for like the more film-like look, you want to shoot for 24 frames per second. But there and again, there's a lot of shit that goes into it. I mean, it's crazy how much actually goes into shooting like all these common high quality fucking things that we're used to now that we have access to the internet and YouTube's a big thing and all that shit. I don't know why I said now that we have access to the internet's been around for fucking ever. I guess because I'm old enough that I remember when dial-up came out. But that's the only thing I could even really con on Dr. Acula, because so far the track seems catchy. Y'all's band name is the fucking shit. That almost might be the best band name I've heard in a minute. And the album art is sick. But besides the music video, let's get back to the track. That's a cool location. Okay. I like that. Wow. I'm curious, did y'all do that with like a pedal? What are they called? A whammy pedal? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know enough about gear to even think if that's what it is. But I really dig that. That was a nice little change up. Damn. I like that fucking chord right there. The other guitarist is it's like he's wow, or it's like wow, 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 wow. That shit. That's really cool. That's something like in my kind of wheelhouse. I like doing stuff like that a lot. My guitarist I'm working with, my guitarist I work with, cracks on me about it all the time. Calls me the semi-note king. But this is really catchy so far. I like this setup here, the red lighting and all these TVs and shit in the background. This is pretty cool location. Let's have a difference when we fire first. Left on the trail never found. Let's have a difference when we fire first. Bury them deep in the ground. Let's have a difference when we fire first. Left on the trail never found. Let's have a difference when we fire first. Bury them deep in the ground. Yeah. Okay. Short track. Very, 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 very short. But now that I get that I've worked with a few more people that actually, is there anything else? Okay. But now that I've worked with a few more people that actually know a little bit more about the industry, well, a lot more about the industry than I do, I get the whole shorter track thing. I don't know if I'll ever, as the musician in me, like that. I really don't. I'm not the biggest fan of it as a listener. I like a good, solid, beefy 4 to 5 minutes. And that's just because I feel like I get to go on a journey with the music. But what I guess I'm trying to get to a point to where it's just like that's one thing I'll have to accept and not get too upset about. But I like the track. Catchy track for sure. I'm really a fan of the guitars. I like the guitar tones and the guitar chords being used, like especially the whammy up and down section, uh, and then the whole chords where it's like you're chunking and then you're just I don't even know how to word that. I mean, I do it normally. I'll do like a 3 finger chord, and I'll hit the whole chord, and while the strings have been wrung out, I'll just like move back and forth between a couple of frets. I'm fucking stupid. And you did it. The guitars did it a little bit here at the ass end of the track too. I thought that was really cool. I dig that stuff. Yeah, right there. I dig that a lot. That was pretty cool. Like I said at the start of this, your album cover is the fucking bomb. Or the Dr. Acula self-titled album cover is so fucking cool looking. And your band name is fucking awesome. I got to give you that. The only con I do, or the negative thing I can remark on, is just the quality of this music video. And it's not the shots. Like, really, your shots and your locations are pretty good. It's just, I don't know. In today's world where an iPhone can shoot at 4K and 24 frames per second and all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, I saw something the other day where somebody had shot they did comparisons. Like they did like one of the newer iPhones, and then they did one of the newer or or not newer, but they did like a Black Magic camera or Black Dragon camera, whatever, like a professional camera, and it's hard to tell the difference. And then another thing, just from my own experience through the years, is lighting. Like in this location here, I think there's just a little bit too much lighting. But there and again, there's a lot of things. I've seen tricks where you can really light up an area, and then in post production, you can make it look darker and dimmer. And that's not even, that's just me putting myself in the shoes of the director of this music video, which, what was her name? Christina Bean Farino and Jamie Boyle. So, I mean, that's just me putting myself in her shoes and thinking of what I would do different. And I hope that doesn't come off as me being a dickhead or being an asshole or nothing. It's just my honest opinion when I watch stuff. It's like all the stuff in the red rooms. That looks to me, just being an outside party looking in, that looks way better. I mean, you're still seeing everybody, you're still seeing what's going on. The location's cool, and the red lighting is like, it's helping in the sense of making it look less soap opera. It's like, if you remember how visually how like Days of Our Lives and Passions looks and stuff. That's, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like it's 60 frames or 120 frames per second. So my eyes like catching everything, and it's in like the well lit here that kind of, I don't know. Maybe I am just being a dickhead. I don't mean to be. I'm just thinking out loud and talking. Four horns for the track for sure. Definitely a catchy track. And yeah, I like that. That's my favorite. That's really, really, really cool. Uh, I guess I'm saying all that because I understand completely coming from uh, a DIY band myself. It's a struggle. It is fucking hard because I've been going. We released my band released our first album 2 or 3 years ago, and we just released a new single on Halloween. And I mean, it is a fucking tough market. And we tried shooting a music video for the newest single, and even with my nice iPhone and shooting at 24 frames per second and all that, I mean, lighting is crazy how much lighting changes what a shot looks like. And so that's just my thought process. But yeah, catchy song, badass artwork, fucking badass album artwork, and a fucking killer band name. And I want that to be the takeaway from this. So if this is your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me tell me pros and cons of my shit. And I mean, if I'm being a dick, I don't mean to be. It just comes off that way sometimes. And yeah. So stay positive, stay rocking. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.